Hey everybody, Jeremy here. So today I wanted to try out this cooling vest that I got on Amazon. It's one of the cheapest cooling vests that I could find. It's about 30 bucks. And I decided to try it out while wearing all this full gear, riding around on the Super 8, and it's like almost 90 degrees outside. So basically, here's how it looks under my armored jacket. You can see that it's this blue vest, and it comes with these inserts that you fill with water, and they have gel in them, and then you just freeze it for about 4 to 6 hours, maybe longer, and then once it's frozen you insert them into the vest. It's 6 pockets, and it's supposed to last you a pretty good amount of time. And I'm just going to see if this actually is going to keep me cool as I ride around out here. Now they have these straps on it so that you can tighten it down, get it form fitting, because it's supposed to sit close to you. And I'm just going to ride around a bit and just see if this is going to make me feel any better. On the way over here, I was noticing that the front of me, like my chest, I was feeling a lot more of the coolness coming from the ice packs than the back. And that might be because I may have put more water in the ice packs out in front than I did in the back. But another thing that I sort of noticed was that with it being so pressed up against my skin, it would make me sort of feel like, I don't know, like it was maybe not necessarily cooling me off, but I just had like this constant cold feeling in my chest, you know? And then after a while that just kind of dissipates, because once you hold, some ice to yourself long enough, eventually you sort of start to become somewhat desensitized to it. But I'm moving now, and as I talk and as I breathe and I inhale and I exhale, I can still feel the coolness on me, but I'm not 100% convinced that this is actually cooling me off. I mean, I can feel the coldness, but my whole goal is to try my best to, not sweat. That's really the whole point of this. Like, I don't want to sweat when I'm wearing all of this gear and stuff. No matter what's going on, I would just prefer it if I'm stopped at a stoplight or something, or what, that this would just be cool enough to keep the sweat off of me. And I'm not so sure it's actually doing that. And part of me just sort of, feels like perhaps it's so tight on me in a way that maybe it's causing me to sweat just from the weight that's being put on me. But I'm not 100% sure about that right now. But I think that it is a possibility. But once we just sort of get up to speed here, 45, 50 miles an hour, we'll see. This isn't the hottest day that has been out here lately. It's actually, all things considered, kind of one of the cooler days. Now it's still around like 90 degrees outside, maybe the high 80s, low 90s. It's not insane, but at the same time, it's definitely not the hottest day of the season by far. But the whole point is just, trying to stay cool. We'll see. So naturally, we got a lot of wind going on here. I took off the windshield of this scooter, so it's no longer deflecting any of the wind. I'm gonna turn left up here. And once we're stopped at this light, well, I guess not. I guess we're not stopping at the light. All right, well, we're just going to keep going. Like there's some oil slick in the road. Got to be careful for that. So yeah, I do feel like my chest and maybe like down by my stomach, if I kind of suck in my gut a little bit, it sort of feels like I'm sweating. It feels like I'm sweating on my stomach, and I'm wondering if that's because of this vest sitting so tight on me. I can feel the coldness from the pack on my ribs, and I can feel it on my back. But once I suck in my gut and I can feel that air moving, it feels like sweat. Now I can understand I'm probably still going to sweat a little, but you know, I don't feel as pleasantly air conditioned cool, almost air conditioned cool, that I would like. Now there's some other type of vests that are out there that don't involve you know, putting ice in it, and it's literally you dunk it in actual water and then you kind of squeeze it out, and then you just basically put it over your clothes. So you know, you're just wearing something that is designed to absorb the moisture, and you know, keep you cool, and it lasts, you know, less time than ice packs would, but at the same time it's not nearly as bulky because you don't have ice, you know, all over your body. And you don't have to wait hours in between to use them because you just have to wet it. You know, you don't have to freeze anything. And then I'm also wondering about the safety aspect of it all. I don't know if it will be better or worse to fall with 6 rock hard ice gel packs all around your body. You know, will that just serve as you know, something to help with the impact, or is it gonna, you know, break your ribs, you know, something like that? But since I'm stopped now, still feeling the coolness. I mean, I wouldn't feel this coldness if it wasn't on, you know. If I was just wearing this jacket normally, I wouldn't feel this coolness, but at the same time I might feel more air. Because I'm wondering how much of this, I feel like this truck is like on my butt. I'm wondering like how much air is being blocked by the vest and by the ice packs out in front. This is a mesh jacket, so you know, it's supposed to feel a good amount of air as I'm, you know, moving along on my chest and everything. But adding the additional layer, I wonder if, you know, that's kind of sacrificing that a bit. You know, it probably sounds like I'm being pretty down on this thing, you know, but it's just my honest take and what I'm experiencing out here in real time. So I'm about to wrap this up. Yeah, it's people are getting off work now. Look at all that traffic. But yeah, like I don't know if this is that much better than me just wearing my normal, I get out of the way of that. If this is much better than me just wearing my normal mesh jacket. I don't know, man. You know, I just kind of feel like right here, I'm tapping my chest, like right here, And right here, you know, I can feel the coldness from the ice. I feel like my nipples are probably frozen right now. But I don't feel the wind on my chest though. I feel the wind like on my neck, like over here, you know, and everything, but I don't feel it on my chest. And with this being a mesh jacket, the whole point of it is to, you know, create that airflow. And I'm not so sure if that airflow is being created. So I know how I feel now. So I just gotta tell you, if you wanted to buy this particular vest, I forgot the name of it, but I'll put the name up, and then I'll, you know, link in the description and all that stuff. I don't really know how good this is going to be under full gear on a motorcycle for you. To me, I feel like it's kind of working against the wind. The wind is supposed to cool me off and also supposed to, you know, try to keep me dry, but I feel like this is kind of blocking the wind and instead just kind of giving me a little bit of frostbite on my chest, and I don't know if it's actually keeping me from sweating. So go with caution. It was only 30 bucks, so it was worth a try, but I'm not too sure if this is worth it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Peace.